Hello YouTube, Real Shooting here, and as you can see in the title of the video, we're going to be going over some hard baits. These are my favorite hard baits to fish. I mainly fish shallow diving crankbaits because I'm a bank angler, and as you can see, some lipless crankbaits. So I'm going to start off by going over some of my favorite patterns. Some main ones would be a Chartreuse, as you can see as this one. Here we have, I believe this is a 2.0 size. And here we got the smaller one. This is like a 1.5. This is the H2O Express. Very good crankbait. Definitely catches fish in dirtier water. You want to use those yellows or some blacks and darks, as you can see here. This is the Strike King KVD 2.5 shallow diving crankbait. I believe that color is like black magic. Very nice color. Here I have another one that works pretty good in stained water. I'm sure it'll work in natural and clear water too. This is that neon bluegill. This is the smaller size. I believe that's the 1.0 KVD. It's either a 1.0 or a 1.5. And then some of my not so favorite patterns are these white ones. I believe you might have to fish these in clear water. They're like a shad pattern. Here's another good one here. Caught a couple of fish on this. I've even had catfish try to bite it. This is the H2O Express Curl. I believe it dives like 2 to 5 feet. It has a wide wobble. And this color is Ghost Craw. Very nice colors on here. As you can see, it's a transparent with that crawfish pattern. Works great in the spring and the summer. And here's one of my... Oh, I actually found this lure randomly. Haven't got a bite on it. Haven't used it. But I was going to say, here's one of my recent favorites. That's a very nice color right here. I got this in one of my recent monster bass boxes, and it actually caught a bass on the first time that I used it, and that was whenever I was thinking that no crankbait was going to get a bite, because fishing crankbaits in a pond, it's very grassy, it's pretty tough. You mainly want to fish crankbaits over rocks and sticks, so a pond probably isn't going to do it most of the time. What I prefer in the pond is a lipless crankbait. Here's one of my favorite patterns. That's why I have two of them. And this is the 1/2 ounce cotton cordell. This is a craw pattern, as you can see. I've caught many bass on this pattern, this exact lure. That's why I bought two of them, in case I get them snagged. It does happen. Here's another good one that has caught me many bass also. This is that baby bass pattern. So here I got the smaller, I believe that's a 1/4 ounce. And here's the 1/2 ounce. Very nice crankbaits. So if they're not biting the 1/2 ounce as much, you want to use the smaller one. But sometimes that larger one is easier for them to see, so you want to fish that. Here's another one I got to try out recently. This is like a bleeding bass or a bleeding shad. Wounded shad, I think that's the name of it. You can see it's almost like a fire tiger color. Little red dots on it. These have a very nice rattle. It's easy to fish these in the grass, so even if the pond is very grassy, you just toss it over all that grass and just yank it through. I use the yo-yo retrieve, very common way to retrieve the lipless crankbait. Another common way is just to cast it and retrieve it or bounce it off the bottom. Here's another one I found randomly. Not sure what kind this is, but it has a different sound. There's a bunch of BBs in it. Have not got any bites on that one. I will keep using it though. And here's another one. This is a small shad looking, like a little bluegill crankbait. This has caught me bass though, so although I don't use the whites, this one did do it. I'm thinking maybe because of that purple on top, it's easier for them to see in darker or stained water. There you can see this is the H2O brand, the Academy brand. That's that small lure. I believe it's called like the ultralight or the curl. Dives like 1 to 3 feet. That was the same as this yellow one here. There you can see that pattern. Very nice colors. That Chartreuse is always going to get bites. Chartreuse, blacks, crawfish patterns. You mainly want to stick to those. You can try the shad patterns also. I just don't prefer it, but there are people that do. Or like a natural shad. This neon bluegill color is very nice. Caught me a bass first time I tried this lure. I have to fish it a little more. Anyways, that's going to be all for today's video. Just a short video going over some of my favorite hard baits. Although I don't fish hard baits a lot, my favorites will be the shallow diving crankbaits and the lipless crankbaits. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more like this, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what you would like to see, and subscribe.